Loved me thought was very sweet. To contract the time for my behold, me thought was not due. But age with his stealing steps hath clothed me in his clutch, and hath shipped me into the land as if I'd ne'er been such.
That skull had a tongue in it, and could sing once. How the knave jowls it to the ground, as if it were Cain's jawbone that did the first murder. It might be the pate of a politician, which this ass now reaches, one that could circumvent God, might it not? Or of a courtier, which could say, Good morrow, sweet lord. How dost thou, good lord? This might be my lord, such a one, that praised my lord, such a one's horse, when he meant to beg it, might it not?
A pickaxe and a spade, for and a shroud and sheet, or a pit of clay for to be made for such a guest as me.
I will speak to this fellow. Whose
Mine, sir. Oh, a pit of clay for to be made for such a guest as me.
I think it be thine, indeed, for thou liest in it.
You lie out on't, sir, and therefore it is not yours. For my part, I do not lie in it, and yet it is mine.
What man dost thou dig it for?
For no man, sir.
What woman then?
For none neither.
Who's to be buried in it?
One that was a woman, sir, but rest her soul, she's dead.
How long will men lie in the earth, ere he rot?
I faith if he not be rotten before he die.
Why he more than another?
Why, sir, his hide is so tanned with his trade that he will keep out a water a great while. Here's the skull now. This skull has lain in the earth 23 years.
Whose was it?
A horse on Madfell's it was. Whose do you think it was?
Nay, I know not.
This same skull, sir, was York's skull, the king's jester.
This?
E'en that.
Let me see. Alas, poor York, I knew him. Why, also may not imagination trace the noble dust of Alexander? Alexander died. Alexander was buried. Alexander returneth into dust. The dust is earth. Of earth we make loam, and why of that loam, whereto he was converted, might they not stop a beer barrel? But soft. Aside, here comes the king.
What ceremony else?
That is Laertes, a very noble youth. Mark.
What ceremony else?
Her obsequies have been as far enlarged as we have worn ties. Her death was doubtful, and but that great command o'ersway the order. Yet here she is allowed her virgin krantz, her maiden struments of bell and burial.
Must no more be done?
No more be done. We should profane the service of the dead to sing a requiem in such rest to her as to peace parted.
What, the fair Ophelia?
Sweets to sweet, farewell. I hoped thou shouldst have been my Hamlet's wife. I thought the bride bed to have decked, sweet maid, and not that have strewed thy grave.
Oh, tremble well, fall 10 times tremble on that cursed head, whose wicked deed thy most ingenious sense deprived thee of. Fold off the earth awhile, till I have caught her once more in my arms.
What is he whose grief bears such an emphasis? Whose sprays of sorrow conjures the wandering stars and makes them stand like wonder-wounded heroes? This is I, Hamlet.
The devil take thy soul.
Thou prayest not well, I prithee, take thy fingers from my throat. For though I am not splentative and rash, yet I have something in me dangerous, which let thy wiseness fear hold off thy hand.
Pluck them asunder.
Hamlet!
I loved Ophelia. 40,000 brothers could not, with all their quantity of love, make up my son. What wilt thou do for her? Swoons, show me what thou'lt do. Would weep, would fight, would fast, would tear thyself, would drink up Isel. Eat a crocodile? I'll do it. Dost thou come here to whine, till out face me with weeping in her grave? Be buried quick with her, and so will I. And if thou prayest of mountains, let them throw millions of acres on us, till our ground singeing his pate against the burning zone.
This is mere madness, and thus awhile the fit will work on him, anon, as patient as the female dove. When that her golden couplets are disclosed, his silence will sit drooping.
Hear you, sir. What is the reason that you use me thus? I loved you ever, but it is no matter. Let Hercules himself do what he may. The cat will mew, and dog will have his day.
Strengthen your patience in our last night's speech. We'll put the matter to the present push.